So today with us on Stewart Talk, we're honored to have with us a special guest. Here on Stewart Talk, we walk in our purpose, on purpose, and today's guest definitely has done that. She's a great student athlete, has great character, great leadership ability. Her team follows her. She gets them going. Swag is on 10 as well. She plays hard. Just hearing all phenomenal things from her. Her upside is tremendous. Today we have with us the one, the only Miss Jailee Allen. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good, good, good. So have you guys since you got back had a chance to process winning the tournament and what all you guys were, doing down there and just the amazing trip that y'all had? Because y'all did some stuff that people dream to do that's their goal preseason, but y'all actually was living it and doing it.
Yes, but you can never really process something like that. But kinda, but like not really. But for me, it was harder to process because not playing the first one, going to get clear, and then coming back and just playing, it was all just like we really did that. So but that was the goal all season long. We knew we had the ability to do it, so we just had to execute the plan.
Yeah, so speak to how it is coming back, maybe from an injury, maybe from just starting late, but you still had the ability to jump in and be focused and kind of had the chemistry and still play your game without letting, man, I ain't play this time. I wonder and have all the negative thoughts. So for young players that might face what you face, what could you tell them to help them?
Just don't be discouraged and don't question it. Like when you come back from an injury, of course it's harder to get back and get going, but you have to do like what you can do. So like you have to do the easier things, but the small things, because all the small things matter. You really just can't be discouraged and take it day by day. So
Yeah. So how was it the first game back? What did you do to like get geeked, to hype yourself up, to get mentally prepared?
oh, my teammates all season. My teammates, I've been there when I wasn't playing. So like with them, it was like they'll uplift you when it doesn't matter what it is. So like my teammates, so it was never a dull moment.
Yeah. And even you came in and fit right in. Like I seen the leadership ability, and even speaking to coaches, what type of leader do you feel like you are? Vocal, or you lead with your play, or both?
It can be both, but vocal, but it can be both. Like it is both.
Because you like a big sister slash coach slash like, because I see the way you be saying stuff, they move. But I love y'all communication. I love the chemistry, the camaraderie you guys got. How do you guys keep that going? And where did that come from? Because all y'all different players coming from different places, but y'all fit in like sisters. I'm talking about y'all encouraging each other, y'all giving people advice. Hey, remember last tournament, this happened. We can't do it this time. Let's go. Like, where does all that come from? And how do you guys keep it together?
It starts with our coaches and then on to our parents. So them just keeping us together, us just gelling all the time on and off the court is kind of like the bigger thing for us. And it kind of like helps us on the floor that we gel off the floor better than we gel on the floor.
Yeah. And what does Coach Williams and Coach Matika mean to you? And what have they taught you that has helped you thus far?
They mean literally everything to me. I can't really thank them enough for what all they've done. The thing with them is they tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, so they won't sugarcoat anything. So that's the thing that has helped me the most is that they're completely honest, and they break down a player just to like see where you are and pick you right back up. Like it's like everything they do is straight from the heart. So it's
And like I said before, y'all defense was on a whole nother level. The way y'all were getting after it, loose balls, harassing. I'm seeing teams can't even get the ball up and get into their offense because y'all pressing them or y'all where the ball at. Was defensive emphasis spoken before y'all got to this tournament? Like this, what we need to do, or is that just a part of y'all analysis?
all season. That's
Okay.
it. All season, coach put it in our head. He instilled it in us that we pressing all game. That's what he said. And most teams that can do that. So we pressing all game. He instilled defense first because we're skillful on offense. We know what we can do on offense, but defense is what win the game. So like
Yeah. What do you think the biggest factors came in you guys winning the national championship?
mm, our chemistry and communication,
Yeah.
like the way we bond and just listening and executing what our coaches say.
Yeah. What position do you play on the floor?
AAU, shooting guard, point guard, high school season, regular season, point guard.
Okay.
All I'm a versatile player, so all positions for
And
them.
that's what I was gonna be my next question. Do you feel like you facilitate, score, or both?
Both.
Yeah, and I see the way you drive to the hole. Oh my goodness, it's on a whole nother level because you can tell that you work on your dribbling, even though you like a taller guard, because you keep the ball on the string. I seen one play where a guard had hit the ball, you got the ball back, you came back, dribbled, and you went behind your back, went to the middle, and came through underhand and finished strong. Like, where do you get that at? Is that something that you work on, or is it something that's just developing just inside you having that type of game?
It mostly came naturally, but just working and just playing against boys all the time. They be doing all the little shifty stuff, you be wanting to do that, but just working naturally and just continuing to work on like the smaller things and like the regular fundamentals and all that will come.
So you
So
got a lay package too as well, because I haven't seen you get crafty on the layups.
yeah.
What part of your game you feel like is your strength, and what part do you think like you need to work on?
Going downhill is definitely the strongest part of my game. Still got to get back to doing that now that I'm coming off an injury. But the part that I think I need to work on the most and that I am working on is the shooting ability, shooting from behind the arc.
Yeah. And what high school would you be going to playing for when the season starts?
I'll be going to Warren County High School.
Okay, so how will you transition and how are you preparing to get ready after the AAU, knowing that it's going to be different when you go back to your team? How are you mentally and physically preparing for that?
Mentally over anything. So like just doing what I do best and just transitioning and taking it back to taking it back to them and showing them and just like being a leader. You got to continue being a leader. So this.
Yeah. Now, what would you say for someone who hasn't played AAU but they play high school? What would you say the difference is for someone that might not know?
Oh, it's different. You got to play through everything. It's really different. You just have to play through everything, focus, and you have to listen and communicate. If you don't listen and communicate, then it's it's through. You have to listen and communicate.
Yeah. What are your goals for the season, individually and team wise?
Team wise, my goal is to did wait the upcoming high school season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
My goal is to bond more as a team and create more team chemistry off the floor. So
yeah,
it'll translate to on the floor and to just play together and to just play together and win as a whole.
yeah.
My individual goals is to, I would say, be more vocal with them and just like get back off an injury and do what I gotta do.
Yeah, I can see you being all league this year coming up. I can see you being the top player in your league, averaging close to a double double because you can facilitate, you can rebound, and you can get to the hole. So I can
Mm.
see that being, able to happen. How do you plan to bring your experience to help them? Because you've been in tough games, you've been in situations, games coming down to the wire where y'all need to make a stop, or teams, hanging with y'all, but then y'all take over and y'all take control. So how would you take that back to Warren this season coming up?
Basically, just tell them don't be discouraged, do nothing, and just continue to play. Don't any you never know what can happen in the last few seconds of a game. So I would just say, just keep playing, keep going, and don't like no plays off.
Yeah.
No.
What players do you pattern your game after that you look up to or that come to mind?
Ooh, I would say uh I would say Ron Howard and Alicia Gray.
Okay.
Um, I would say Breezy, Bree Hall from South Carolina, um, and Flaja Johnson from LSU.
Yeah.
So
Um, when it comes to your teammates and you see them like discouraged or you see them down after misplay, what would you say to them in the heat of the moment to let them know that it's okay and to change the way they thinking?
I would just be like, it happened. Let it go. You just gotta let it go. And it'll be okay. Cause like I would say like if it's through like a game and they feel like they're messing up the game, I would just be like, it's what happened between the first and the fourth quarter.
Mhm.
So that happened last play. next play you got to make go for it. It's just something different.
Yeah, well, what would you do to balance it? Like school, academics, you being a teenager with your family, living life outside of that, but still having all this to, having responsibility. How are you gonna balance that?
I just always say you got to make sacrifices for what you love. So I would put school first, obviously, and just basketball second because you have to balance it and like make sacrifices for everything that you want to do. So
Yeah, advice for the youth that is looking to play basketball like you at a high level. What advice would you give to them?
keep playing. Don't stop playing. Keep playing all year long. They always say basketball is basketball season. It's never a season. It's all year long. You got to keep playing all year long.
Yeah. What subjects or activities outside of basketball, other gifts, skills do you or things do you like to do besides playing basketball?
Oh, I would say I like to write poetry, read sometimes. And just play with the youth, like go out and just do things with the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons we do these interviews for the kids that look up to you because it is kids that's looking up to you, that's watching your game or that see you and say, "Man, Jailee doing this, I need to do that as well." So for they can see your journey to see how you're putting in the hard work and the hard work is paying off on the court, and that's why you're getting the success that you getting. Um, what would you say to a teammate that you see straddling the fence, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like half committed? What would you say to that to keep them on board?
I would probably be like, if you don't really want this, then you can let it go now. But if you really, really want it, then you just gotta stay focused and like make sacrifices. Like if
Yeah.
this is really what you want to do, then you really need to lock in because all these girls out here competing ain't gonna like be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So if you really want to do it and you really want to compete, you gotta be full in. So
Mhm. Yeah. Last couple questions, we get you up out of here. What do you love most about basketball?
it just, I don't know, it's just a peaceful thing to do, and
Yeah.
that it kind of encourages everybody, and it just, I don't know, like it's just basketball is just everything. So I don't
Ball
know.
is life, huh? What does family mean to you, and how have they helped support you, through your injury and even up to this point?
My family means everything. They have always been supportive, never missed nothing. So they are really everything when it comes to my basketball journey. Like if it wasn't for them, then it wouldn't be how it is. And with my injury, keeping me up every day, like it's okay. It's like it's fine. You're gonna get back to it. It's just a minor setback. So I would say they stayed through it, stayed with me through it.
Yeah. Man, how was your faith when you got injured, and how was your faith help you coming back and to even compete now and be doing the things that you need? What does faith mean to you in that aspect?
It means a lot to have faith in yourself and in your ability to play the game. I have faith in my ability to play the game all along. So I know I can play. So when I come back from the injury, it may be 10 times harder to get back where I was. But with my ability to play and my mindset and the way that I know and study the game, it was just a breeze for me.
Yeah. And after a big win, where is Jayla wanting to get to eat? Where are you trying to go get something to eat at after a big game?
It depends on what coach say. Like if he be like, um, y'all don't need to eat all that just yet. I would probably go to like somewhere and get like so or something. But like after a big, big win, I'd probably go get seafood.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Whatever comes to your heart, speak something positive to the youth.
Um, Stay focused, put school first, and just continue to like do what you want to do and be committed to whatever you want to do. Because you can do whatever you want to do on any day, and don't let nobody tell you differently.
Yeah, yeah. And we just thank you for this opportunity. We're spotlighting you for your great skills on the court and even in the classroom academically, and even the type of person that you are, because it's more to basketball, just basketball school. What type of individual are you? And just hearing the high praise from your coaches, from your teammates, from players that played against you, that you're definitely doing the right thing. And I just want to pray that God continue to bless you, that He orders your steps. He give you favor when you go back to school in the classroom with the college coaches coaches that's even gonna come, with you choosing the school, with your basketball, that you trust in your ability, continue to lead and be that dominant leader you have, and just take over, because can't nobody be you like you. So, we just wish the best. We're gonna be cheering for you. We're gonna be previewing you before the season started as well, just keeping everybody on form to see you and your success as you take off.
Thank you.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jailee Allen.